Hello guys, how are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing amazingly well. Welcome again to my YouTube channel again, where we'll be giving you a lot of juicy information and meaty experiences that you'll need back to back. Take it. Oh yeah, So guys, let's get into what we have for you today. So in our previous videos, we started a topic on artistry. We broke it down into two. We talked about artistry for music band, when we have a group of people making music, and talked about solo artists. So in the last video I dropped, it was about solo artists, where I said I will be breaking it down into 3 parts. We talked about the first one, which has to do with the music knowledge and experience. And now for this second part, we're talking about investment. So let's get down with this. Invest in your future. Invest in your future. They are not saying it because it's like just a statement that people just say that invest. No. Investment shows how much value you place on something because you really cherish it. As an artist, as a music coach, as a music director, as an instrumentalist, all these people, as long as you're in the music world, you need to invest in yourself. You need to invest in equipment, in gears, in tools that you're going to be using to practice, to build your craft, to build your uniqueness. And you know, one thing worries me a lot when I hear a lot of all these people saying that, why should I spend so much on things like this, like buying a good laptop, buying a microphone and like an headphone, like stuff like this. They're like, why should I spend so much on it? There are other cheaper options.
Really? Like for real?
You gotta be kidding me. I'm like, why do people say things like this? Why do people have this kind of very petty mindset? See, you only put value on something that you value. If you don't value something, you can't invest in it. If you are saying that you as an artist or as a music coach or as an instrumentalist, you are not willing to sacrifice funds to invest in buying things, going for trainings, and you're expecting me as a person to pay for your CD or come to your conference, then there's something is wrong somewhere. You can't eat your cake and have it. You cannot reap what you didn't sow. So if you can't place value on yourself by showing that, okay, I can sacrifice a lot of things for my art, then why should I even care to even want to invite you? Why should I care to even want to pay for you? Because you're a person that does not understand or that does not cherish the importance of value. Value is something that not everybody has. Some people fake to have value. Some people fake value. They don't have it. They just try to paint it. So, but what I'm trying to say here is that if you cannot invest in yourself as the artist in which you are, then there is no point expecting somebody to pay a good amount of money to come and watch you perform or sing or do what you do, because it's a iron sharpeneth iron. If you can't invest in your value, you cannot be of any value to us. If you take a sharp knife and you use it to sharpen another knife, they will only sharpen themselves. But if you take a blunt knife and you rub it against a sharp knife, it will only make that sharp knife dull. What am I trying to say is that, you see, when you say that you're a person that has value and you can't invest in yourself, you cannot be able to boast of yourself, not being proud, but be able to boast and say that I have invested in myself, then probably you are still an hobbyist. Because music business is real business. It's real business. So it's very important that you invest, not just in gears, trainings, tutorials. It's very, very important. You have to build yourself. You have to help yourself to grow. You have to place value on yourself. And these are the ways in which you place value on yourself, by investing in yourself. You see all these petty artists outside there that are looking for cheap studios. They are looking for cheap music coach. Someone that will just teach them the way for Solati do and say, yeah, go, you are done with your training. They are looking for those kind of people. But if you are looking into making a art out of your music, trying to make something, trying to be a legend, trying to drop legacies for people, you have to invest in this. You have to sacrifice things. So that's why you see people at times people will be like, I'm a wasteful spender. That why will I spend $1 million on drums? Why will I spend this amount on drums? Why will I? The thing is, I understand what I'm not buying all these things just because I want people to people to know that, hey, I'm buying them. I'm buying them because I know the value of what they add to the music when I create. I understand the value of using a 200,000 naira drums and the value of using a 1 million naira drums. There's a big difference. There's a tone, sound, solidity, there's a wide gap between it. And a lot of times all these guys will come to my studio, some artists will come to my studio and be like, guy, bros, your studio fee is expensive. There are a lot of people, there are a lot of studios outside there that even do longer period of time with lesser amount of money. I say, wait. And I'll ask them this simple question. I say, can you go to a warehouse where they sell Lamborghini and tell them that, what happened? Toyota is cheaper now. They'll be like, then go and buy Toyota. You are in the wrong place.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
You are not the person that wants that value of where you are. That's the way I see it. If you're not ready to invest in it, that means your value level has not reached that level. That is why I'm not just buying all these things because I feel that I have the money or maybe something. It's just because I understand the content of what I would get from all these things. So it's very important. It's very, very important that you invest in yourself. Look at guitarists. You can have a small studio, a small portable studio. You can have a guitar. You can have your guitar. You can have virtual amps on your laptop that you connect your guitar to. But you can use it to find your sound, your tone. Same thing with the bassist too. Same thing with the drummer too. You can have triggers on your drum. You can have drum pads. All these things are investments in your craft. So guys, that is all we have for you today. Thank you so much and God bless.